Um, I need bliss sticks. Need bliss sticks.
You trying to pull something, Drew?
My lips is chapped, bro. My lips is dry.
You trying to take it home?
Dude, trying to take it to the crib.
Fresh cut. So what's that?
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
Yeah, I'm in go mode. Go. Yeah, I'm in go mode.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a special episode 2 season 3 of the OSA Out of Shape Allstars. Again, this is season 3, episode 2. Now we got currently we have a ladder match. We have a triple threat match for the moment. Johnny's here, Drew's here, I'm here.
Yerr.
We are expecting a special guest. We scheduled an interview today with Ruthless Lala, who is a indie professional wrestler, in my words, but wrestler in proper terms. Now, she'll be joining us shortly, but we got a dope interview for you guys. But like always, this episode is brought to you by Coach Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. So we're waiting for her to get here. But in the meantime, chill with us for the moment, and then we'll get ready for the interview. Yo.
Hey.
How's she getting the audio together, yo?
She getting audio.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's
Yeah,
good?
we hear you.
Okay. So in my defense, I'm sorry, but I'm here. I was at boxing. So look, like I was at boxing and I so totally forgot because I was like, yo, I looked. And honestly, I thought it was at 7:30 and I thought it was at 8:30. I was like, bet. I was like, God, I got time. And then I just looked and I was like, oh shit, I'm 4 minutes late. God damn it, man.
Nah,
It's all right. It's all right.
You good.
But I'm here in this bitch. We're here. I just got through boxing. I feel like a runaway slave stuck in the basement. I literally only came up here to support my friend and he set me up. He ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? With friends like him, I don't need enemies. Like real shit. Like I'm tired.
You working.
That's besides the point. No, I said I'm on a wrestling tour, not a boxing tour. You get what I'm saying? There is a difference. Shit.
All right, so allow me to introduce you to our 5 fans. We only got about 5 people that listen to us right now. But it's a pleasure.
Why you gotta do that?
If she gonna be here, we gotta keep it a buck with her. Welcome to the OSA again.
I don't think it's gonna be 5. Like.
Oh well, now you here. Oh yeah, you here. You gonna bring more? I'm saying the regular is about 5 to 10. So thank you for being here because you gonna get us up there. We appreciate you coming through.
Yeah. Oh no! Thank y'all for having me on, man. Like I'm sorry I'm 5 minutes late.
No,
you feel me? Because like, hey,
good.
And you know what? Like I said, I don't go nowhere without it. You feel me?
Yeah. You be 5 minutes late when you were champion like that.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Guys, stop it.
Again, we are the OSA Out of Shape Allstars, and again, just to introduce you, we have the Ruthless, the champion, Miss Ruthless Lala in the building with the OSA. Fellas, clap it up.
Oh, guys, stop it. Guys,
thank you for joining us.
Man, thank you for having me, for real. Like, it's been very stressful, but happy.
Yeah.
But look, there's sometimes I can't shut the fuck up. So I'm overly excited to always get together and talk. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Now, for
glad to have you.
Yeah, definitely. Now, for our fans, they might not know you, so won't you do us a favor and introduce yourself to our fans? Let them know who you are, what you do, where you come from, and get them a little bit of backstory about who Ruthless Lala is.
Yo, real quick, what's good, everybody? It is the one and only What That Larry Do. I am from BeatAHoeDownNewYork. I am Ruthless Lala. I am Mrs. Hit That Hoe. I am your undisputed BCW Women's Champion. And I am also going to beat the ever-loving shit out of my nephew, Isaiah Wolf. Respectfully. Now, you don't know who I am? You can follow me on Twitter, Ruthless Lala. You can follow me on Instagram, Straight Ruthless One. It's same as What That Larry Do. You can follow me anywhere. Hell, I am Googleable. You type in Ruthless Lala, you'll fucking see who I am. Respectfully.
I definitely Gucci you. So she's from BeatAHoe, New York. BeatAHoe down, New York. Beat a bitch down, New York. That's fire. Now, what got you into this profession? Like, give us a little background on how you got here.
Are they open? Are they open or closed?
They open, but they're in the middle of the
I got you. I used to watch TV. I led a very sheltered life. I'm a preacher's kid.
Okay.
So there was a lot of stuff that I wasn't allowed to do. So just one night I was watching TV, and lo and behold, holy shit, why are these guys beating up each other in the ring? Why did he just throw that dude? Is this man dead?
Right.
And after that, like, it was captivating. It had my attention. It didn't stop. I stayed with it. After I kept watching it, and it got to the point to where I would cry. It was around the time where Paul Bearer turned on the Undertaker.
Oh, you
and
been
they
like,
yeah, like way back.
Right.
Turned on the Undertaker, and they put him in the coffin. Remember, they like nailed it shut and everything. Like, I cried like a child. I was like, he's dead. You bastard. Y'all ain't shit. And it was the funniest shit ever. And then like the next day, well, the next show, lo and behold, call him Jesus because he's risen.
Right.
And I was like, what? And hold on, sorry about that. After that, I was like, you know what? Yep, that's it. Hey, Ma, guess what? Remember when I told you that I wanted to be a doctor? I don't want to do that no more. I want to be a wrestler. Oh, she did not like that.
I bet.
At all.
Nah.
So I literally paid my own tuition. Got a job legitimately just for wrestling. And man, she was not happy at all. But she did come to watch me wrestle my first match, which I got squashed. I got beat up by Tim Storm, which, hey, you know what? That's a compliment. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's Uncle Timmy. You feel me? So, like, I'm overly excited to say that my first match in professional wrestling was me getting my ass whooped by Tim Storm. Respect.
Now, how long you been a pro?
December 28th of this year will make 20 years.
God damn.
20 years? Oh.
Yes. A year and a half has been taken off because of my health. Like I said, I haven't wrestled in like a year and a half. I just returned March 19th. So in all, December 28th will be 20 years.
That's fire, man. Congrats on that. That's super dope.
You guys.
Now, I know you just had a match with Karen Bam Bam, but I was looking for it online. What happened? I know you won. But did you whoop her ass? Like, was it a good close match? Like, is she a formidable opponent?
She's a formidable opponent. It's just her downfall was bringing up my situation with my nephew currently. You feel me? Okay. I understand that, everybody's in our business because of how shit done popped off. You feel me? I wish it wouldn't have popped off how I did, but it did. You feel me? So in this situation, this comes in the greatest situation of drinking your water and minding your business. If your name is not Ruthless Lala or Isaiah Wolf, mind your business. You feel me? And honestly, I was just really looking forward to just having a good match with Karen. But then when Karen had the audacity to open her mouth and be like, apparently you're not running a tight ship, then things got personal. You feel me? Like, I get it, people want to say stuff, but here's my thing about it. If I'm gonna talk shit about my nephew, it's gonna be me, nobody else. Okay?
Exactly.
Don't
understand.
No, you know what I mean? Like, now that doesn't mean I'm gonna fight his own battles. He gonna handle his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. But when it comes to family, we handle our shit and everybody doesn't mind their business. So, she was a good opponent until I took her leg out. It happens. Respectfully. If you want to watch it, you can easily go on IWTV. It'll say Super Crazy Inner Demons 4.
Right.
And yeah, so I get IWTV. It's on there right now. You can watch and see what happened in the match. I just took her legs out, pretty much. You know, I'm a firm believer. You take somebody's legs out, they can't do anything to you, let alone support their own weight.
Right. Yeah, you
So
take
that's
the
what I'm here
legs.
for.
Legs is quiet, but I got the rest of the guys here. Johnny Five here. He's the guy with the long hair. We got the kid Drew here. They got some. They got some sports related questions for you.
Oh, I'm here for it. Let's go.
We're gonna ask you just to pick your brain a little bit more. So, John, you want to kick us off with some questions?
All right. So my first question will be: in the history of wrestling, who you feel is the most overrated wrestler, and in that same token, who's the most underrated wrestler?
Are we talking about like in general?
Overall, you if you want to put it in like an era, or do you want to like, for since you've been watching wrestling and you've been involved?
I can do this. Bet. Cool. Hold on, I gotta make sure I got it. Bam. Oh shit. Okay. So yeah. All right. For me, overall, I'll say this, and I'll argue this with niggas all day because I don't care. The Miz is underrated. The Miz has literally busted his ass for everything that he has gotten, but yet people still don't want to give him the credit. You know what I'm saying? People, a lot of people, you know, just like say, you know, with people thinking, oh, you know, the Miz wrestles too safe, or he does this, or he does this. Like, legitimately, I wasn't a Miz fan when he came to WWE. I was a Mike fan when he was in the real world. You feel me?
Right,
so I've rocked the Miz since day one. So to see him get drunk and it would be the Miz, and now to see that this person that he created when he was drunk is now a bomb ass fucking amazing ass star, nothing but respect, you know. But a lot of people still don't want to give him respect because once again, people don't like it when you go to the beat of your own drum. This is my problem and a lot of my other, you know, wrestling nephews' problem at all. People don't want to support you if you don't do what they say. You feel me? And they want to always give you that, oh, well, you ain't going to be anything without me. And so when you show them that you are something without them, you know, instead of them just going ahead and say, hey, I was wrong, they still don't want to do that. You feel me? So it would be him. Definitely the Miz would be one of them. I really wish that they would stop hoeing my boy Rey Mysterio. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. Overrated. This is gonna probably piss some people off. I don't care. Ronda Rousey is massively overrated. She shouldn't be in a wrestling ring to begin with.
I agree with that.
There's literally no history. Like I'm like, and this is and people can come for me, that's fine. But here's my thing about it. Until you motherfuckers get in the ring and actually do an hour of training and see what we go through, then you can have a say so. And even so, then you can't have a say so, because just because you can survive 1 hour don't mean you can survive a fucking 15 to 20 minute match. You know what I'm saying? Like, this chick literally don't want to have any responsibility. You literally say that you don't remember shit and you're relying on your opponent to remember your shit for you. I would literally punch her in the esophagus if she said that shit to me. Like, that makes no sense at all. You have no respect for the business, nor do you. You're lazy. You don't even want to try to learn the craft. You just want shit handed to you because you're fucking Ronda Rousey. Newsflash, I don't give a fucking fuck who you are, okay? Because apparently if you was really about that life, you wouldn't have had a fucking hissy fit and left because you got your chin checked in UFC.
Right. Now, wouldn't that be, isn't that unsafe for her to not know her shit? Like, isn't that unsafe for her opponents? If you depended on her, if she's...
It's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, picture The Rock going up against Randy Orton, and The Rock has to remember his shit on top of Randy Orton shit.
Right.
Or vice versa.
Right. Yeah,
Hell no.
That's crazy.
Who else?
Overrated.
Oh yeah, she's massively overrated. Overly overrated. I feel like God, there's a lot of people that y'all just want me to go. Like, don't do this to me.
Don't shit on everybody. Don't shit on everybody. And you ain't got to do it more overrated people. But we picking your brain, see where you at. I also got another question when it comes to, like, we play a game called Fab Five where we rank our favorites. So what's your Fab Five from 5 to 1 when it comes to profession? When it comes to the sport, who's your Fab Five?
Just wrestling in general?
Yeah, it could be from any era. It could be male, female. It don't matter. Like who's your top 5? Who you want to see any given day? Those 5 that you love watching perform.
Oh shit. Well, seeing the people that I used were okay. All right. I'm gonna give like 5 major and 5 indie if that's cool.
Okay. No, that's fire. That's fire.
Major, I love watching Bianca. Anytime I can see Bianca get in the ring and do her shit, I'm always here for it. Shinsuke Nakamura, I'm always here. Randy, I'm always here for it. This ain't gonna be 5. Mox, Brian, Joe, Regal. I told y'all, I think he counts as major, but he kind of counts as major in indie, so I'm gonna say it. Minoru Suzuki.
I never. You said William Regal. I never hear really people talk about William Regal when they say they like they
because
favorites.
Some people are just not the smartest. William Regal was a technician god. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, Regal laid that shit in, man. And I know people are gonna be like, oh well, fuck her, you know, wrestling is an art. Yeah, wrestling is an art, but the wrestling is also not for pussies. You feel me? It's a control contact sport. So the quicker you get that in your head and stop trying to get mad if somebody tag you, like grow the fuck up. So Regal made that shit. He made that impact. You feel me? Like I
know Regal made me hate him. I couldn't stand Regal ass.
Regal not being part of WWE right now, like I wish I could and I don't mean this in like a bad way. Like I wish I could just like kidnap Regal and just learn from him. And like once I learn everything from him, I give him back. You feel me? I'm not gonna keep the man and like hold him hostage. Like I just want to just sit under the man and just get all the knowledge, bro. Like really think about it. Like I'm already deadly as it is. So you add knowledge of William Regal. Get your stupid ass out the road. You add, New York gives me anxiety, yo.
We already know.
Like you see a car coming and you're gonna slow down. Like, oh, I got time. No, you don't. I will use this shit like this is Grand Theft Auto. I will run you over, bro.
New York is wild, man. New York is crazy.
Hey, New York don't care. New York literally
don't get 2 fucks.
The definition of YOLO.
Facts.
That is true. That is definitely true.
That's facts.
Oh my God.
Now you were speaking on some of the indies. Who the indies? Your indie 5.
Okay, so I really love watching Il O'Neil and Jordan Blade, Kings of the District. I love watching Masha Slamovich. I love watching Akira. And even though I want to punch the shit out of them, well, not them, just him. Prolific is by far one of the underrated. Literally, Prolific and the Rep are 2 tag teams that is underrated. That there should be more talk about the Rep and Prolific because these are 2 tag teams that are sick with it. You know what I mean? So I love anytime these guys are about to wrestle, I'm front and center to watch it. Billy Starks, I always like watching to see the things that Billy Starks come up with. I love watching her wrestle. I am a sucker for Willow Nightingale. I love her and I love her smile as well. Mercedes Martinez, of course. Feel me? But like y'all don't have to sit up there and have me naming everybody because I just can't keep y'all 5. Like stop doing this to me. Y'all are mean. Like y'all are bullies.
I'm saying we gotta pick your brain.
Do you prefer indies to major? Like some people go to the commercial, like the bigger companies, or you rather do you prefer like the indie route? Do you think the indie route is a more comfortable work environment and just overall a better workplace than
both environments, major or indie, you don't have to deal with bullshit regardless. Like I'm not gonna hold you. There's certain companies, majors that are good, and the same thing for indies. So it's kind of a split because I can truthfully say off of my experience, when I had my AEW tryout, just the back was so cool. You feel me? Like there was no drama, there was no bullshit. You know, everybody was just like blending with each other, chilling and kicking it. You know, like I don't know how it is now, but you know, I can say how it was when I was there, and that was something that makes it very heartwarming for me, is being somewhere to where you don't have to worry about trying to go through all this BS with, you know, trying to find a clique to stick with so you won't be picked on, or, you know, somebody trying to throw you under the bus because you're not trying to be part of the apply your tongue to my asshole club, you know.
Right.
So, yeah. So, regardless, it's backstage politics in both, but you know,
right, major and indie, you're gonna have to deal with the politics and the bullshit regardless. You feel me? You just gotta pick and choose where you want to work at. You know what I'm saying? And know your worth. You know, like don't put yourself in a predicament just because you feel like you need this booking. You know what I mean? At the expense of them disrespecting you.
No, Drew, you have any questions?
Oh, I know I want to ask this very specific question. What is it like on like a promo? Like, what is it to have like as we say, like a promo game? What is it like? Is that the most important thing to have, or is it basically your technical wrestling skills? Is which more is more important to have?
Both, because the reason why it's both is because I can't sit here and tell you that I'm a lariat god, and then when it comes time for me to wrestle, I can't even wrestle my way out of a paper bag if I had a box cutter or a blowtorch or a pair of scissors. You feel me? But then at the same time, like there's a lot of wrestlers nowadays, and like me and my cousin was having this conversation. There's a lot of wrestlers nowadays that want to be like, oh well, you know, promos is a dying breed. No, it's not. Just motherfuckers can't talk. That's just really what it is. Like niggas don't know how to do a promo, and as you get like you just walking slow, move.
So we gonna get it. We about to get an interview and a fight on pod tonight.
It's a night in New York, man. Everything happens.
It's crazy ass people. No, so like a lot of wrestlers are like, oh, you know, promos is a dying breed, and you don't have to do a promo anymore. Yes, you do, because here's the thing about it. In order for asses to be put in the seats, you have to give people a reason to want to show up. Right. And just because you have an impact and you look good with some trunks on, is not a good enough reason for me to want to pay money to sit on my ass for 3 hours to look at this shit.
Right.
Why should I pay this money? Why should I tell my friends, hey, let's get together and buy some tickets and go and watch this wrestling show? Why? Give me a reason why. That's why when I do a promo, I give you a reason why. Like, yo, I don't know where she's at, but I want to try to get to where she's at, because you know that at the end of the day, I'm going to fuck somebody up because I never say something that I don't do. Right. But at the same time, I have to put that over to let y'all know who I am and what I'm going to do. So when you hear my music, you know somebody about to get fucked up. But in order for any of that to be understood, I have to put that over to a promo that a lot of people don't want to do because they're lazy. You feel me? A promo is a noun. That's what a promo is. Because when you do a promo, you tell people who, what, when, where, and why.
Yeah. Well, shit, I'm being on your channels. I like your shit because, again, if I'm not a fan, I want to see you get your ass whooped. And if I am a fan, I'm like, yo, she about to cook. Like, you psyching me up, regardless on what side of the fence I am on. You psyching me up for this match. So it's like, yo, I can't wait to see her get her ass beat. Or you like, yo, she about to cook.
About to cheer for her, bro.
She about to cook whoever she's fighting against. So that's, to me, that's the importance of the promo. Because, again, listening to you and watching your channel and the shit that you be talking is like, yo, she already coming in letting people know, like, I'm about to smash somebody. Whoever the fuck in that ring with me is about to get killed. But also other people will hear that and be like, yo, I can't wait to see her get her ass whooped. So that's why I think like the promo is important and shit. Because you're going to get the hater that's going to like, yo, she got to lose, or you're going to get the fan that's like, yeah, let's woo her on.
I want to just snatch you by your stupid ass backpack.
See, promo. See, actually, promo.
That makes sense.
See, the promo just be going.
Like, just...
See, she be doing the promo and don't even be trying. She elite with it.
Yeah, it just come out naturally.
All the promo in the world, she got it.
Look, Yerr, gonna move it. Look, we ain't fucking around up, y'all. Look, yo, like we ain't playing no games, yo. You feel me? When cuz pulls up, you get out to spot. Okay, this is cuzzo's spot. You feel me? All every day, that's what you doing.
You breaking up? You breaking up?
Breaking out.
No violence, y'all.
Breaking up.
She's breaking up. Technical difficulties.
You're trying to get her, y'all. Her shit fucking up.
Almost. We'll get it back.
La.
I see you guys.
We can't hear
you. You want to try like exit out and then trying to get it back?
Back.
You gonna leave and come back?
Yes.
All right, do that. Leave and come back in. So guys, we having some slight technical difficulties with Ruthless Lala. She's gonna leave and then come back. We're gonna hold it down until she come back. It sounds like she's still here, but she all fucked up right now. So hopefully we can get this fixed real quick. But John, you brought up overrated and underrated. Who's underrated to you in professional wrestling?
Currently, or like all time?
Overall, like somebody that you like, yo, niggas really slept on.
Like
you talk about underrated or overrated, you say?
Underrated.
Okay.
Dang. Let me think. Like,
I'll throw one out. One of my favorite people that people really slept on, and I still like. I think he's getting his credit now. Like, I just feel like he should have been bigger in the Attitude WWE era. It was Chris Jericho. He's always been like one of my guys, but also, like I think he's been respected over time of his longevity in the career. But I don't feel like he was at the top long, like where he was like that top dog. He was one of the top dogs amongst all the top dogs with the Triple H's and the Rocks and all this and shit. He was never like the main guy. And I always wanted Chris Jericho from the WCW, to get to that point where he just like the premier guy. But also Billy Kidman was one of my favorite guys.
Nah, I agree with Billy Kidman being underrated for real.
Billy Kidman was
I agree with that
guy. Like when he used to do the shooting star and shit, like when he
shooting star press.
The shooting star press, that shit was fire as hell because he just like glide in the air and shit. That was Billy Kidman used to really be my nigga.
Also,
overall, like all the rest of so many, like no offense, I like so many. I feel like some, like for the most part, Sid had better careers, or some still had good careers. So it's like just thinking about it, it's like there's so many things.
Yeah, yo.
Hello, it's me.
You're back. Yeah, we
can.
We were asking you a question, John. I'll ask a question. It's a question that came up. You've been a black performer in the sport. How do you think that? How do you look at the landscape of black performers in the sport? Do you think we are properly represented?
Hell no.
Black
no, we're not. Hell no, we're not. There ain't no way in hell I was gonna let y'all finish that one. Fuck no.
Go ahead.
Like everybody and their motherfucking mom always feel like, yo, if we're gonna put a black person over, we gotta show the struggle, bro. Like they gotta struggle, bro. No, fuck that. Like I literally stopped watching WWE after they did the bullshit to Bianca and Naomi.
Right.
A lot of people tried to defend it. Yeah. And tried to be like, oh, well, this is just going to help build Bianca. Bianca didn't need no help. You feel me? Bianca was already coming in, fucking up the church's money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, legit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the trying to make excuses. Well, we're doing this to this black person because of this. No. Like, just now it's getting to the point to where you're starting to see more black people on flyers, because there used to be a point that wrestling flyers used to look like used to look like milk and cookies, just with sugar cookies. You know what I'm saying? Like barely black people, and if they were, they was on the pre-show. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was trying to give black people their due, which I know people ain't gonna like it, but a fact is a fact. Black wrestling draws, point blank, all day, every day. Black wrestling draws. It will forever draw. But you got people who, you know, God forbid, don't want to go through that. Oh no, this is a white man's sport, you know, quote unquote. So no, we're not being utilized, right? We're getting there, you know what I'm saying? It's slowly but surely getting better, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't nowhere near to where it's dealable. Right. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. All right, John, Drew, y'all got a question?
Okay. And I'm trying to remember my questions. Hold on 1 second.
Maybe you should have wrote it down. John.
Oh, no,
go ahead, John.
I was gonna say, what thing in the industry you could change? What would you change?
You say what again? I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I'll repeat. I said if there's one thing you could change about the wrestling industry, what would you change?
The sexist racism bullshit.
Okay.
That's the major thing. Like, if motherfuckers just drink their water and mind their business, and not try to go above and beyond, trying to throw somebody under the bus because you feel like your spot is in jeopardy. You feel like your spot is in jeopardy, step your shit the fuck up.
Right.
Don't sit up here and lie on somebody, or try to rob somebody, or try to threaten somebody.
Trying to derail somebody's career and shit.
Marry them, you know, getting cahoots to other people,
right?
Trying to marry a certain person who is threatening your position.
Yeah.
That
shit
part.
Crazy. That shit crazy.
You feel me?
Now, if you had the opportunity to put together your fantasy match, like all-time match, whether you're in it or watching, what's the all-time fantasy match that you would like to set up?
Cuzzo. Give me an Arizona. Jesus. Okay, you say what?
So, fantasy match, ultimate match that you would like to set up, past, present. What match would
Myself
you?
Against Minoru Suzuki.
Okay. What type of match? What type of match would this be?
I don't care, bro. We can go pure. Like, I ain't gonna say pure wrestling. Like, cause like I want to take them chops and them forearms that that Minoru be giving out. You feel me? So I ain't gonna hold you. I want Mercedes Martinez, my G. I ain't gonna lie to you. Big Swole is still on my list. On some real nigga shit, I want to fight Swerve.
Sure.
I ain't tripping. So y'all can stop looking at me like I'm crazy. I said what I said. Okay, I said what I said. Okay. And yeah.
Now, what about fantasy?
Oh shit, and Taya Valkyrie. Okay. Well, I can make that happen. Like I can make that happen. So
that's doable.
But it's still a dream match though.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like, now what about tag match? Like if you get fantasy tag match with partner, who would be your partner and who y'all go against? Anybody, overtime, all time.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Samoa Joe and Minoru Suzuki finna fuck some people up, you feel me? And if I gotta pick that one, then like if I can't do that, then look, me, Mox, and motherfucking Brian is about to fuck some shit up, you feel me?
Said Samoa Joe. I ain't heard that. Oh, but look, we got another member in the building. Kev just jumped in. Ruthless Lala, meet Kev. He in here and shit.
How you doing?
Kev,
how you doing?
You got any questions, Kev, for Ruthless Lala?
Yeah, my one question I wanted to make sure I asked you was, what was the exact moment in your life that you knew that you had the right career, that you wanted to be a wrestler? Wrestler.
Man,
Is there a defining moment? Like you just woke up and was like, damn, this is it.
I mean, when I started wrestling, there was a lot of BS that I went through. When
Put you on the spot?
No, the day that I put my mother and my kids into a house, like I said I would, was the day that I knew that this is me all day. You feel me? This is my career. You feel me? I said that I was going to take my mom and my kids out of an apartment and put them into a house.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
And would gladly send that to my family, and I would be happy, and I wouldn't even be sitting here like, oh, what am I gonna do? Because as long as my family's good, right, I'm good.
Word, I heard that.
That's fire. That's fire. Drew, John, any more questions?
Growing up watching wrestling, prefer the heel or the baby face, the villain or the hero? Who were you more a fan of as you was watching wrestling, growing up watching wrestling? What did you prefer?
It with me, hold on, let me set that up because I'm at the crib now, so I don't have to keep holding it. With me, it's the fact of whoever could entertain me, yo. Like whoever got me. Like I wasn't really big on, oh, that's a bad guy. I don't like bad guys. It was pretty much whoever caught my eye and had my attention and kept my attention. So I was in the middle. I think that's why when people ask me what I am, I just tell them I'm a god, and they're like, I don't understand. And I say, okay, let me break it down for you. If you look in the dictionary, the definition of ruthless is show no remorse, show no pity. Do whatever it takes by any means necessary. That's what I do. At the end of the day, whether I like you or not, you feel me? It's not personal. It's business. I'm in there to fight, and I want somebody who's gonna bring me that fight. You feel me? And if you give me what I want, which is a legit fight, what I'm saying, something that is worthy of me demolishing, I'll shake your hand at the end. I'm big on sportsmanship, but earn it.
That's a fact. Now, like every sport, there's always the argument about like which era of sports is the best. In every sport, there's always an argument which era is the best. Now, for a lot of people, it seems to be undeniable that the ruthless attitude era is the best era when it comes to professional wrestling. Would you say that's a fact or a cap? The attitude era is the best era when it comes to professional wrestling.
Yeah, because that shit was hilarious. Like there was so much going on at once, you could barely understand. Like, cause you was like, what? Like, stop playing with me, bro.
Yeah, shit was everywhere.
Are y'all really getting this? Okay. So the attitude era would be, but the one thing that I will say that's gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, but a fact is a fact. Attitude era was the dopest, but when people try to come in and say, oh, well, you know what? I don't watch wrestling nowadays because it's so fake. Back in the day, that's when it was really real. No, back in the day, it was faker than shit. So
since you bring that up, do you get offended when people say wrestling is fake? Or,
you goddamn right. Yeah, I do. I get over fucking offended.
But the stuff that goes into it is,
I don't think people really understand what that word fake means. Feel me? That means if wrestling was fake, that means I could honestly hit them ropes and I wouldn't hurt. I could hit that ring, I wouldn't hurt. I could get hit by a kendo stick and do the merengue and be like, I feel good. I don't hurt. I can get hit by a chair in my head, I won't have a concussion. I can go through a chair or I can go through a fucking table and not get busted open. But these are not none of those things because
those
you
real
get hit by a
stars.
kendo stick.
Right.
Legit. So people to sit up here and say, "Oh, that fake shit." No, like I didn't XO'd friends and then discommunicated myself with people like that because it's not. That's like don't disrespect what you don't have the balls to do.
Right.
Yeah, it's your craft. Respect my craft.
Don't downplay all that hard work I put in because I know I've watched documentaries and I see a little behind the scenes stuff all the training wrestlers put in. I know most wrestlers, they hear that word, they
and most niggas couldn't do the trainings. Like she said earlier, most niggas can't even do an hour training, yet alone fight for 15 minutes in the ring and shit. So using that F word, I would, again, if it was my craft, if it was my sport, I'd be upset as well. So
I can only imagine getting choke slammed or body slammed on the mat. Right. On a wrestling mat, I've never felt that. So just imagine doing that.
Every time you hear somebody say the F, every time you hear somebody say the F word, just put them in the Nelson. Automatic Nelson for anybody that says the F word around you. So that's what you do moving forward.
And you did your thizzle. You held it down. You know what I'm saying? For the real OGs.
Y'all got any more questions, fellas?
Give me all these questions because I'm here for it. I'm just juggling two conversations at once.
I did have one more question.
Go ahead, Ken.
I wanted to know who your hero was or who your main inspiration was in the sport of wrestling growing up, and if you got an opportunity to meet them or at least brush shoulders with them somewhere at some point.
Yeah, I did. Two of the people. Well, it's so funny because Jazz and I've known Jazz and Rodney Mack since I was 14 years old. And I met them before they got signed to WWE and all of that, and that developed a family bond with them. So to develop a family bond and later on in my wrestling career, get the opportunity to wrestle Jazz and to go up and down a few states and wrestle her was amazing. To speak to Awesome Kong, who kept me from quitting in my 5th year of me wrestling, and to 10 years later to legitimately wrestle her, that was something that was amazing, and to build a family bond with her as well. I know a lot of people don't like him, but it was by far a blast that I got to wrestle Teddy Hart. Man, the shit that I took in that match. I was so overly excited because I was a huge fan. So I just let Teddy do whatever he wanted to. You feel me? I called the 2 Heart special. I was like, yo, Teddy, give me everything. Let's fucking go
whatever
for
you
it.
got.
I'm here for it. Whatever you got, Teddy. You want it? That too? Give it to me. Let's go.
Right.
So it was great. And the only reason I bring it up because it's
my son wanted to say hi. I told him we had you on the pod. He wanted to say hi. So there you go, there. Now go to bed.
But yeah, man, I just told Teddy, yo, just give me everything. I want it. I want the smoke. You feel me?
Right.
So yeah, that's the type of stuff that I was here for, and those 2 women really helped my wrestling career, and that's still Unjazz, that's still the big sis, you know what I'm saying, Calm, you feel me? So that doesn't change at all. Oh, he gonna feel that in the morning. Ooh, Jesus. I'm watching Bobby just beat up people on Raw. He gonna feel that in the morning.
Right.
But no, those are people. Oh, my uncle was very was a big part in my life. He was murdered. But he really, if it wasn't for my uncle, there would have been no Ruthless. And after my uncle, he passed away, my trainer and my mentor, my trainer is Steve DeMarco. My mentor is Hero, Sid, Big Sad, and a couple other people. And they just really helped me and was just really there for me and kind of helped me get through this crazy thing called professional wrestling, And if it wasn't for their wisdom, I wouldn't have been able to stand on my own bless you, Cuzzo. I wouldn't be able to stand on my own 2 feet, you know what I'm saying, and be able to stand up for myself, let alone walk the walk and talk the talk, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's fine, man. Now, what's the ultimate goal for you? Like, what if you haven't had that moment yet? In your mind, what is going to be the ultimate? Yes, I've done it. I've arrived. Moment. Is it reaching the
going
big
to Japan?
times? Is it
going to Japan?
What's that moment?
Going to London. Going to wrestle in Japan. Going to go wrestle in London.
Yeah.
Getting a contract that will make my family financially stable. Like, I really don't want for anything. I'm a simple person. You know what I'm saying? So as long as my mom and my 2 kids are good, hey, I'm
and
Gucci.
It don't matter where at. It don't have. It's
not WWE.
I mean, not WWE.
Not WWE. Not WWE. We're not doing it. My John Laurinaitis voice, people power. I'm not doing it. No. Anywhere but WWE, man. And that's not a fuck you at some of my friends who are still there. Right. It's just I've seen what they done to a lot of my friends that was there, and I don't like it.
Right.
At all. Yeah. At all. So anywhere but WWE.
Yeah, it's a lot of horror stories I've heard over the years when it comes to the OGs and the greats in WWE. So I can understand that. Fellas, do we have any questions so we can wrap it up? John, you got anything? Drew, you got anything? Kev, you got anything?
What I wanted to know, like, what is like on the road, like what is that grind that looks like when you're doing road work? Like people say it's like
how's the road?
Man, if you don't have like the road is dangerous when you're by yourself, but traveling and being on the road and getting to sightsee and just making memories, you know what I'm saying, with people who ride or die for you. That's what I love about being on the road and traveling with my peoples, you know what I'm saying, just having a blast, you know what I mean, and then being able to look, 6 months later and be like, yo, remember that one show we went to, bro, when we went to that rest stop and then old dude zipper got stuck and then he was stuck in the bathroom, he was screaming, he's like, I'm stuck, like, open it, asshole, oh my bad, like good times, like that. Road trips is always a good thing, especially when people are on the same level and there's no egos, because you can have so many memories, man. And like I have a lot of good memories with a lot of shitty ass people, which sucks, you know what I'm saying, but the memories are still good, so I'll take it.
That you like to perform in, or you just like performing anywhere, or do you have a city?
Hold on, wait, say that one more time because I didn't hear you.
Oh, I was saying, is there a specific city that when you go there, you just love to perform in that city? Or wherever you go, you perform, everything's even, or you have like a favorite city that if you go there,
Right now, I am in love with wrestling in New York and New Jersey because they show me so much love. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like, I'm massively in love with that whole situation because, the love that I get here, the love that I get in Maryland, the love that I get everywhere is more than what I get in Texas, and I'm from Texas. You feel me? So, people in New York and New Jersey appreciate me more than people in Texas, and I'm okay with that. Like anytime I know that I'm about to come to New York, I'm excited. Like, oh, I'm about to throw somebody through a door, nigga. I'm excited. It was there, Tennessee. You know, Tennessee. I miss Tennessee so much because anytime somebody heard that music, like people went crazy. Like Tennessee showed me mad love that I will never ever forget. You know what I mean? So Tennessee and New York are the places that if I hear I'm gonna go there,
About to turn up.
the church's money. You feel me?
Right. Yo, you just brought a question to my head. It was red. Might even have this written down. You was talking about how when people hear the music in Tennessee, how crazy they go. What other than your own, what wrestling theme song or like interest music that you love, like out of all time, it's just like, yo, I fucking love that song. Like when you hear that, if you watching and you hear that track come on, you hear like the glass break with Stone Cold, you smell what
it
the
was
rock
definitely Stone Cold, Finn Balor, Bianca music, Oscar shit is amazing. Yo, tell me you about to fire this bitch. Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
Chris Jericho used to be my shit. Break the Walls Down. That used to be my shit.
Yeah.
Break the walls down. That used to be my shit. Any other questions, fellas?
Oh, and Naomi.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And Undisputed Era. And then when you go to Boom, that's still dope. Like I still be rocking with that. You feel me?
I want to know when we could pull up so you can train us. That's a real question I got. Like, yo, we wanna train with you. We're in New York, man. We all over the city. We trying to get.
Wait, are y'all in New York?
Yeah, I'm in the Bronx. Johnny's in the island, Roosevelt Island. Drew in the Bronx. We in New York. We all around the city.
So why y'all just didn't come to the wrestling show? What's wrong with y'all?
We let us know. I want to pull up.
Let's go.
I want to pull up real quick. I'm ready to pull up. When the next one?
Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. May 20th is Invictus Pro, where it's the Takeover versus STP.
Hey,
Okay. We are definitely.
And then on the 22nd, there's Pro Wrestling R, which is in Westville, New Jersey.
Okay.
And then after that, in Blackwood, New Jersey, CZW.
Okay.
So you working? Then, you're not playing. You're not playing.
Oh yeah. Now Invictus, I am not booked at Invictus as of yet.
Okay.
I am going to support my people, and I'm more than likely going to punch PJ Savage in the mouth. So, I mean, it's like I said, like it comes back to what I said earlier. You feel me? Like everybody wants to start giving their 2 cents about what's going on and being like, well, apparently I wasn't asking you your opinion. So drink your water.
Now we want to pull up not only to see you fight, but a lot of motherfuckers. Again, we talked about the F word that a lot of people use when it comes to pro wrestling. We would love to come and get a training from you just to show motherfuckers that this ain't for the faint of hearts. Like you really gotta, if you really want to do this shit, you gotta really be into this shit. So we would love for to set up somewhere we could come fuck with you in the ring, and you can really give us a real guide to how this shit go.
Hey, we'll get together, and I'll hit up. Maybe you guys can come to CZW Dojo Wars. You know what I'm saying? And we can try to show y'all a thing or two. You feel me? You dig?
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going to slam on the mat.
Fellas, y'all with that?
I'm with it.
Yeah, I'm ready to slam something. I'm ready.
Lala, they saying that now. But these niggas, when it comes time, they be running. So we're gonna try and set up. But guys, before we get out of here, any lasting questions before we go, so we can let Ruthless get to our life. Anything else, John? You got one more question from everybody? Drew, you got another question?
I like answering shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me think.
Kev, you got a question?
I guess just simple. I guess what's your favorite move all time? Whether it's something you created or we know or.
Well, I mean, I'm not calling this what that Larry do for shits and giggles. Respectfully,
Uh-huh.
I have it tattooed on my arm for a reason.
Okay.
She the champ
I
for
don't,
a reason.
Oh, you didn't see the, hold on, wait, because
Oh,
we're about to leave.
Kev didn't see it.
I was
Kev didn't see
walking.
it.
We had to get in the garage, and then like everything shut down. So let me put this. Okay, there we go.
The right way.
Okay.
There we go. All
Like
right, there we
something
go.
real quick.
John, you got anything?
The other belt is in the other room. I just don't feel like going to go get it.
Nah, that shit is fire. That shit is tough. One more question, John.
Oh, you brought the belt. The night you won that belt, what went through your mind when you won the championship belt? The belt that you have on your shoulder. What went through your mind?
Holy shit. That was it. Holy shit. I actually won this goddamn belt. Well, seeing that I won it, let's go ahead and get the introductions out the way. And once I won it, I gave the former champion their flowers and commenced to tell Mercedes Martinez I wanted to smoke. I called out Masha Slamovich and told her I wanted to smoke. I called out Jordan Blade and told her I wanted to smoke. And she was at the wrestling show and she was right there. So she got in my face and we had a conversation face to face.
Right.
And then I called out Il O'Neal. You feel me? But right now, I'm in the process of I'm about to chastise the shit out of my wrestling nephew because I look like, okay, so here's my thing. I don't like to be laughed at. Okay? I don't like to be laughed at. And if you're my friend and you're taller than me, don't scoot down. You feel me? Like this will get you fucked up in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like just don't do it. So anytime that I saw my wrestling nephew, I told him, hey, when we gonna wrestle, you feel me? Like I know that if anybody's gonna shock my system back into the swing of things, it's gonna be my nephew because he's gonna take me to my limits. Like that's my heart and soul. Like I love him, right? Like I know that he's gonna hit me. Like I love him to death. Like he's been there. He's had my back. You feel me? But at the same time, every time that I gave him the respect, it was he laughed. Don't laugh at me.
Right.
Do not laugh at me. I hate when you laugh at me. And so I was like, fine. I tried to keep this private and asked you, hey, let's get a match. So fuck it. I'll publicly call you out once again. And then when I publicly called him out once again, he had the audacity to say that he was gonna break my jaw.
Oh, damn.
That nobody gave a shit about me. Nobody's gonna check on me when he breaks my jaw. Nobody's gonna check on me if I can still defend the BCW title. Like crazy. Oh no, but wait, there's more. He even got to the point to where this motherfucker called my government name.
Right.
So
disrespectful.
He's about to get his ass whooped. Like I said, if you're not following me on Twitter, like, yo,
I do.
Like, there's people coming at me right now, and like, look, I don't care. Anybody who wants to smoke, keep coming at me. But understand this. Why you trying to come in right now thinking that I'm not gonna be focused? No, I'm angry as shit. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. So it would be in y'all best interest to let me and my nephew finish whatever we gonna finish, and then try to get this smoke. I try to get this smoke now. Y'all whole wrestling career is gonna be cut short.
Yikes! Man. Look, we don't want no smoke. I tell you that.
Y'all
much.
good. Y'all are good. You feel me?
We don't want no smoke, and we ain't gonna.
Do y'all take like little clips out? Do y'all take like clips?
Yeah.
Like okay,
just
one clip for me real quick.
Okay, got it.
Like, and make sure y'all add him on here so he can see this. Hey, nephew, Isaiah Wolf, what's up? How you doing?
Oh,
I just want to tell you, thank you for Thank you for giving me that alignment that I needed.
Tell that nigga.
When you came and you gave me that weak, soft ass Larry. Because since you did that, look at that.
Prolific.
I went and actually supported and got the hoodie. You feel me? I've been in your whole city, your state, going around in your backyard, hanging out with people who would rather see me than you. Make that make sense.
Make it make sense.
And I mean what I say. You didn't do shit, because if you actually knocked my head off, I'd be in the hospital. But look at me. I just got back from boxing, taking pictures, meet and greets. I'm doing a podcast.
He's still shining.
OSA.
I'm still shining with your hoodie on. Respectfully.
Respectfully.
That's it. That's it.
That was dope, man. Lala, thank you. Thank you for joining us, man. This was dope. We really appreciate this. No. You the shit, man. You are the shit. We want to thank you for coming through. Make sure y'all follow Ruthless Lala on IG. Make sure y'all check her out on all over the web. We're going to have all her information here so you can get in touch with her, as well as check out her next match. This is the OSA, and we're going to be out with that one. Thank you, Lala, for being here with us. Hey, we need to set that up though. I'm gonna be reaching out to you because we want to pull up on you.
Pull up on me.
I got you.
I'll definitely check out one of your shows in the future. We're gonna show up.
Yo, like legitimately get IWTV. Like if you get IWTV, you will see me a few matches.
Yeah.
And a lot of the matches that are about to happen now are going to be on IWTV. The match where I won the BCW
I want to see the Bam Bam
doing
the Bam Bam fight.
That's on IWTV. Go on IWTV. If you don't have a subscription, get the subscription. It'll be the Super Crazy Wrestling Show. It'll say Inner Demons 4.
Yeah.
And that's the show, man.
We're gonna check it out.
And like I said, there's gonna be a lot of more shows coming up, you know. So, like, if y'all ain't doing nothing, why don't y'all pull up? Why don't y'all pull up on the 20th and the 22nd and come and watch these bum ass fucking wrestling shows?
Yeah, shit, I'm with it. Let me get these niggas together. We're gonna pull up on you.
Hey, y'all get it together. Add me. Y'all can either add me on Twitter in the group chat or Instagram or Facebook. And that way I can send y'all all the flyers and places that y'all should like really fuck with. And then like we'll look, I'll introduce you to people you need to get introduced to. That way you can have people coming on your show. You know what I'm saying? Black wrestlers come on.
Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we want. That's definitely
Thank you.
We definitely appreciate that. And I'm gonna be in touch with you through the IG. That's how we talk through IG.
Man, no problem, man. Y'all thank y'all so much, yo. Like I truthfully appreciate it.
No problem. You have a good night.
Y'all too, man.
Good night.
All right.
Wow, that was dope.
That was good.
That was our interview with Ruthless Lala. Very entertaining. She funny as hell. And you can tell she real about it and shit. So pull up on me. More interviews to come. But we got Ruthless Lala here. And again, all her information to be here. But let's get into the open run, man. Before we get out of here, let's talk the latest in sports. Drew,
let me plug up my computer. It's saying low battery.
Okay,
hold on one second.
Plug up your computer. I'll kick us off in the open run. What's going on in sports right now? Of course, the NBA playoffs. Mike Brown hired as the Kings coach. Is that a good fit, John? Do we like Mike Brown?
Wish him the best. I wish him the best, man.
That's what I'm saying. I hate. You know, I want to see more black coaches get jobs, but it's like I hate getting these bad jobs and bad organizations. Like Luke Walton he was only there 2 years and got fired. So I'm hoping that they give him some grace, because that's a horrible fucking team and a horrible organization. And Mike Brown is a winner. He has some success in Cleveland. Of course, he's a champion with the Warriors, being a part of Steve Kerr's coaching squad, but the Kings is just a bad fucking organization, man. So I'm wishing bro the best. But let me give y'all this take about Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins be saying some wild shit. He's like, you know, he be having these hot takes that be driving me crazy. So he was saying that Jordan Poole has made Klay Thompson expendable.
No. He actually said that.
So now moving forward, the Warriors need to be focusing on building around Steph and their future in Jordan Poole. Is this a facts or cap? Is this cap?
Yo, Jordan Poole, all right, Jordan Poole with Klay Thompson. Why do we have to X out one to support the other? That's all I'm saying. Is like
this is Big Perks
and Klay Thompson can play together. That's best to have on the Warriors. If you X out Klay, if you can one question, can Jordan Poole play defense like Klay Thompson? I mean, like, I know he's coming off an injury. That's the only thing I say, like, he's coming off an injury, 2 major injuries. That's why people are like down on him right now. But like, if Klay Thompson, people forget that Klay Thompson was Klay Thompson, bro.
And
like,
he's getting, I mean, as he get his playoff legs, he's getting better and better the more he play. Like, but this is again, this Big Perk. He said that the emergence of Jordan Poole has made Klay Thompson expendable. John, is Klay Thompson expendable now that Jordan Poole has arrived?
Look, the Warriors, as we know it, is Curry, like it's Curry.
Right.
He formulated what we know the Warriors to be, and how we know the Warriors is splash moves. Klay Thompson, obviously.
Well, Poole is now a member of the Splash Bros, and so that's what.
Oh, okay. He's the honorary member. He's new to the group, but before he was in the league, it was Klay and it was Curry. They put that work in. Obviously, Klay's coming back from. He had the Achilles. First, he had the ACL injury in the finals in 2019.
Right.
He had the Achilles when he was trying to come back, so he missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
Missed a lot of time. So he maybe not be the Klay that we once knew in the overall.
Right.
But Klay can still shoot the ball better than everyone that's not named Stephen Curry. So
that's a fact.
Replace it. Just remember what you're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
He can shoot the ball. You already got the greatest shooter of all time. He arguably
the second greatest shooter of all time.
That too, but I'm gonna say because some people debate, but currently in the league right now, you have the 1 and 2 best shooters in the league on your team. So it's like Jordan Poole, young on the rise. But he doesn't have nothing like that to his name. Where he
don't have that pedigree yet.
Yeah.
He can earn it, but I'm saying he doesn't have nothing like Curry, the best shooter. Klay, what Klay got the shot.
Number 1 gunner.
Very talented, but can't replace it.
And again, people, like Drew said, people forget that's Klay Thompson. Like prior to his injury, yes, Steph is the greatest shooter of all time because Steph will shoot from half court, all this and shit. But when it comes to being automatic, that's who Klay was. It's like, Steph gonna do the half court shots. He gonna do the shimmy and all that shit. But if Klay pulling up 9 times out of 10, that shit is going down. Let's not forget.
The shot's still there. He's just getting into basketball, so he missed a lot of time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's still getting his leg.
He's gonna get a step slower or whatnot, but
Big Perk again. Big Perk be having the wild takes.
I'm taking that Klay shot.
I hate be having wild takes, bro. Like,
he also had to take in regards to Joel Embiid was robbed or snubbed of the MVP award. Joker is a back-to-back champ, MVP. A lot of people feel like this was Embiid's year. Did he get snubbed?
Somebody told me, my coworker told me today that Embiid was playing like prime Shaq this year. Is that facts or cap?
Again, a lot of this.
He had a great year.
This year he was. This year he was the most unstoppable player in the league.
Okay.
What hindered him, which hindered him last year, he missed games.
Right.
Jokic played 80 of 82 games.
That normally gets you, and Joker Joker is
played 80 of 82 games.
Yeah.
Embiid played 65 of 82. And with that, Jokic did something that has never been done in NBA history. I think it was like the 2,000, 1,500, like 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists. So he did something that's never been done.
Right. I just know when they played Embiid made Joker look little.
Embiid had the better scoring. You like the league in scoring as well. He had the scoring title. He was the better scorer. But statistically, Jokic had the numbers on his side, and then the win-loss differential wasn't that big of a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like John said, because Denver was like, you got to think of it this way. Denver is like when it's like what they say when they went to the playoffs. Denver does not have Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr. Who was on the court getting all the stats? You saw Joker most of the time. So Joker, he was upper echelon right there in getting stats. Like that's mostly, and due to Joel Embiid. Imagine if Joel Embiid was healthy throughout the season, like played most of 82 games. Yeah. The only thing I say John is correct. Like mostly he took a step back because he wasn't playing as much as Joker. That's what happened there.
The games, I think, also then adding James Harden kind of hindered it, because James Harden is what, a superstar, right? So,
but James Harden been sus the entire time he's been in Philly though.
Not in the beginning when he first got there. He
had a good week, and then it went down quick.
But my point is he's still recognized as a name. So I'm not saying obviously that, but to the voters' mind, he looked like them.
White man, and he played like an old ass white man. He got that boring ass basketball game, and them fucking voters love that basic ass, boring ass basketball. I don't run. I'm not athletic, but
hey, stop disrespecting Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan played the same game. Stop disrespecting Tim Duncan.
And I love Tim Duncan, but I hate him. I hate San Antonio. Y'all know this. I hate that team. I hate that organization. They boring as hell. Denver is the same as San Antonio. It's the same fucking thing.
Damn, bro. Like, come on, son. But the champions, though, missed the fundamental. The champions, though.
I feel like this was his best opportunity to win.
Yeah.
It was like his
closest. But again, and you say he got scoring champ, and he played 60-something games. He played 20 plus less games, and he was still the scoring champion. Like that's to say something.
He had the higher average.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the fact is,
average doesn't go down when you miss games.
Right, true.
He's still qualified to win. Like LeBron was in the race, so he missed certain games, and then it qualified him from being in the conversation. You have to play a certain amount of games to win that. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Total points. I don't think he had the most total points, but he just had the highest average.
Right. Now I missed. We got into Joker, but I meant to bring it up with Poole. As we know, Ja dealing with somewhat of a knee injury or whatever. He's out tonight as we shoot. He said that Ja took to Twitter to say that Poole broke the code, meaning he made a dirty play, because Kerr recently said that Dillon Brooks broke the code. And then Ja said that Poole went for his knee and he broke the code. Was that a dirty play by Jordan Poole? Did we see something?
The live action doesn't look like it, but if you look at the slow,
the still shots and like the slow mo look crazy.
I think it's just in the midst of the game he was going for the ball and he happened to pap his knee at one point. Like,
do we? I want to see a comparison.
No, quick. In live action, you know what I'm saying? We all play basketball.
It just looked like the hand is moving. Just
somebody reaches in, and it's like you get chopped or whatever you get chopped in. But in the when they slow it down and they show it at a specific angle, it just looks a little crazier because it looks like he's looking at. I'm not saying he did it intentionally or whatnot. It just looks like he just when it slowed down, just look. That's how it looked. When I looked at it looks like he just looked at it and just did. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just the motion he did.
And again, because it slowed down, it gon' like the angles can be deceiving. Yeah, like
which is understandable, but it's you know what I'm saying, instead of just doing like a chop, it's just like he grabbed and then he, you know what I'm trying to say? He
right, because
he pulled.
Yeah. Because the first time he ripped, he slapped, and then it seemed like he was trying to like do some pulling out, like rip it out like this.
What was you pulling at? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
pulling at that kneecap, kid.
You know what I'm saying? It was been like a clean, like, like he was reaching for the ball and he accidentally hit it, but it's like he did this and then he did that. Like he
pulling at that kneecap, kid.
But
so what's the official injury on him right now on Ja? Just knee soreness?
He's out for game 4.
What I'll say is I don't think it was intentional. I don't think he intended to do something dirty, but I'm just saying in that
well, the NBA they watched it and they said they didn't see any foul play.
Because he did knock the ball loose.
Right.
He did knock the ball loose. And look, he was reaching for the ball. It's just when you slow it down, it looks a little more crazier than what it did in live action. Right. I don't know, you know? And it's just unfortunate Ja got hurt. You know?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate Ja not in the game because what's gonna happen tonight?
Cause Ja fribble, but they gonna lose tonight.
The babyface assassin gonna go to work.
Want to lose.
I mean, I'm not gonna say because I've seen Memphis play really good without Ja. Remember they went on that stretch. It was like 20-5. They went. So they have the ability to do the next man up and play without Ja. I think just going into the playoffs, they've been so dependent on Ja. I want to see how they're going to, switch that up because, again, these games matter. Like that stretch early in the season.
Stop the babyface assassin.
I don't know if that's possible for anybody to stop that. But also in basketball, congratulations to Monty Williams. He won Coach of the Year back-to-back.
Monty won Coach of the Year?
Yep. Monty Williams. So, but speaking of winning, my nigga CP3 is ready to shoot the fades with fans in Phoenix. Well, in Dallas. Allegedly, his wife and mother got pushed. And Phoenix Suns.
Supposedly his mother got hands put on her, and his wife was pushed. I don't know the extent. Maybe it was some touch, like maybe it wasn't physical, but it was a touch.
Right.
Mother
because allegedly the players heard CP3's dad saying they pushing her, and that's when the team turned around like, what the fuck is going on? Like, and that's when all hell broke loose. Those fans have been suspended or banned for a year.
Those words out of CP3's mouth was a promise. He was like, "I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you later."
He was, CP3.
Low-key, the kid looked like a young kid for a second, but he looked like he was over 18. Like he knew what he was doing, and the mom was just like, "Come on, before this escalates."
He looked like he was in high school. He looked
I thought he was younger, but like when you see him like turn a little bit,
he looked like that white buddy that was smashing old girl and the dusty boy that was in the Y that was smashing home girl.
Okay, yeah, I know you're talking about.
He got a young face, but he's really like older. Like
I think he like 20 though.
Catch the angle is like he might look 16, but the nigga might look 21. So, but he has been banned from all basketball related games for a year. So that's a good thing. But how do we treat fans moving forward? We keep having incidents. Players are getting fined for reacting to the fans, but the fans be doing dumb shit. So how can the NBA fix this?
I think it's honestly the thing you can do is just like what they're doing right now is just like because there's nothing you really can do to them. I mean, when you catch them, you ban them. That's all you can do to them.
Yeah, because the problem is like you're dealing with people that
So you can do.
Arguably is in a tax bracket because they could sit that close that you're not
Mm-hmm.
anticipating issues like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But along with people like we know, all of us here on the pod and listening, certain people that come with that tax bracket have a sense of entitlement.
That's
They do what they want.
He was young, but some people also fans get drunk when they get
Exactly. The number one reason is drunk people.
And drunk and entitled is a scary thing.
Scary combination.
So I say it's really hard to try and police that. I mean, there's more than enough security and court and police officers on the court.
Yeah.
Like,
no, but still, like it's not like you point them out. Oh, you did this, you get banned. It's simple.
Yeah, again, because they're isolated.
You want to go back to those games?
Yeah, it's isolated situations.
You can't go to no events in that arena.
Right? No, yeah, none.
You can't go nothing else. Concert, whatever. They host something that you want to go to, you can't go. You're dead.
Again, it's isolated. It's isolated situation. Go ahead, John.
If it gets crazy enough, they put you on the whole. They ban you from all arenas list, and they start doing that. Oh, you want to? Yeah, it gets crazy because it doesn't. There's been a couple ones this past year, but I think it was to really get crazy. It was like the whole extreme. Like, oh, you want to get as a fan? Well, ban. They go all work in cahoots and just ban you from every arena.
Right.
You just can't go to nowhere. Well, you could go to somewhere, you just can't go watch any games. But that's the extreme route they could go. If it gets worse or continues or really goes to the extreme.
Yeah, I think the NBA is doing the best they can again because it's all isolated incidents. You find a person who do it, you ban them, you reprimand them for what they do. Like I don't know how much more the NBA can do other than that. Like, but they gonna fucking put up hockey plexiglass or some shit. Like, like
you can't do that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's really they pretty much like Kev said, there's plenty of security. You would think when people are that close, they would have some level of quorum. But you deal with the entitled, and so. But in regards to how they handle it. Just start banning niggas. Don't give them a 1 year ban. Get rid of their ass forever. You out. Like that ass, just like that. Can't come back. And then motherfuckers are getting a line once they know the NBA is doing lifetime bans and shit. They definitely come correct and shit. Because the fans are a part of the game. Like the banter between the fans and the players is a part of sports. That's why we have a fucking podcast, because we the fan. But a lot of times they take it too far and shit. And when it gets to that point, get rid of their ass. It's that simple.
It's the only thing I want. The only thing I want to say with a lifetime ban, the ban for like the 1 year, but the lifetime ban, especially remember what Kev said. People that sit that close, season tickets, money. Bro. That's the bottom. That's the. You know them teams ain't going to fuck with that bottom line.
It's
like
really
crazy.
hard to get season tickets. It's like
it's hard. It's a waiting list. Like so, like for
it's like
they can replace it.
You know,
it's light work. And that season ticket holder might be able to just put the ticket in a different name and it still be paid for.
Right. So again,
and they sibling, their cousin go. And shit, they might, if you want to go hard, you want to go back, you might just gotta go legally change your name.
NBA ain't
get back in.
NBA ain't stressed about losing a fan. Them niggas
like, oh, Chad Johnson can't go. I'm Ocho
Cinco.
You said, oh, Clark Kent can't go.
But Kev, you brought up football. We just recently had an issue in Tennessee. The QB known as Ryan Tannehill said he is not a mentor in regards to Tennessee drafted Malik Willis. A lot of people are shaking their head at Ryan Tannehill because as a vet, you're supposed to usher in the new guy and the rook. But he like, I ain't got no parts of that shit. So Kev, how do we feel about Ryan Tannehill saying he ain't?
I feel like if his play don't support his verbal like comments, basically right now, the way I look at it is, He went to Home Depot, bought himself a shovel, and he just broke ground on his own grave.
That's a fact.
Let's just be honest though, because then no, that's a different situation. I want to say look
Hold
at
on, John. Let Drew get it. Go ahead.
I want to say look at Aaron Rodgers did when they fucking drafted Jordan Love, but then again,
Aaron Rodgers is
a different tax bracket. I thought about that when I was
again. Aaron Rodgers can talk his shit. He's Aaron Rodgers.
But what I was gonna say is Ryan Tannehill. I understand the point of saying the tiers and whatnot, because Jimmy G felt some type of way when they drafted Trey. What's his name?
Trey Lance. And they've been trying to get rid of his ass since.
Tannehill won't be the first, and he won't be the last. QB is a position, especially if you're able to play it. Not saying they are, but they might have a little, deepness into them. You draft. Well, you can say that for any position. Like you draft a possible replacement.
Right.
Someone's gonna feel the type of way. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah. I think he expedited his the process. Of course, Malik is the future, so we know this is gonna with Malik being there. We know this eventually gonna happen. But QBs, like you said, like Jimmy G. Ever since he came out and said something, they've been trying to get rid of his ass ever since. So, I feel like when you make those stands, you expedite the process, and then you ain't got no grace in regards to fucking up, because now it's like
and your safety blanket in the receiver is gone.
Right. So now it's like, yo, you put this bold statement out there. Now it's like, all right, so as soon as you fuck up.
Aside from Derrick Henry being back, bro, they could easily start the season, 2-3. And it just be because Tannehill lost the game.
Right. He didn't do enough because he's one of those.
Or same talk. They could go 5-0, and it'd be the same conversation if your boy is only throwing the ball 20 times and got 180 yards, or a touchdown and 1 interception.
Well, again, we all know Tannehill is a safe QB. He ain't gonna win you no games. He ain't gonna lose you no games. He'll show sparks every now and then.
That shit is bad.
Right. I'm just saying, with Tannehill, you never know.
For 25, he got 180 yards and a touchdown and an interception.
But more than likely, Derrick Henry had 4 touchdowns in the game like that. So it's like, okay, we good.
Just saying.
It's okay. Derrick Henry got 3 touchdowns and 200 yards. It's all right. But if it comes down yo, we need you to make a play, and yo, dumbass got them numbers. It's like, yeah, let's get this young boy ready. Let's start heating him up and shit. Cause you make those statements like that and shit. It's like, bro, it's coming to an end now. Definitely. Now you made yourself tradable and shit. But we will see. I'm wishing Malik the best. Go take that white man's job. Also in sports, Canelo. What happened?
No say.
What happened, John?
What I'll say is the fight he fought, most people, I guess, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know much about the fight he fought as well, but Canelo's fighting at a higher weight.
Yeah.
Not to say excuses or whatnot, but he's fighting at weight. His third fight in that weight class, so it's not that's not the weight class he's been, his super run.
Right.
It's that run that since that Floyd fight till now, that run it was a few pounds down from where he fought at. Where he fought at a high weight, and before someone that not most people knew about, but I don't know if Canelo slapped, but I feel like more people that was in tune and more that knew the ins and outs of boxing knew he was gonna give Canelo trouble.
Right.
The casual fans oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
He
might have underestimated the guy.
No, I might have underestimated him, but it's just he was just landing. He was throwing and landing. Canelo was trying to play, do his defense and whatnot, but his offense just wasn't His offense wasn't there, but the guy's offense was
spot
there.
on.
You know, and he's bigger than Canelo, so when he was blocking up, he was
right.
But his offense was, you know, he was just tagging Canelo. It didn't look like it was hurting Canelo, but he was
landing.
Yeah, you know, it's like it got to the point. It's like, damn, he just hit. Like it was just, you know, he was tagging Canelo up. Like that's all I can say. Watching the fight, he was tagging Canelo up. And it looks like there's a rematch clause. Canelo tried to get, you know, he fought for that guy's belt. You know, but I don't know what will happen in the rematch. I don't know if the rematch is going to go the same way. Usually, you know, people get a rematch to fight. You know, sometimes, you know, they fight that one fight.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, they get caught by surprise and they come back.
Right.
They do what they were supposed to do in the first fight. It could be one of those, or it just could end up being a matchup that's not something for Canelo. You know?
Now, if this guy beats Canelo again, should he stay out of that weight class and go his ass back down?
I would say that would be the best bet, but you know, if he were to do something like that, the narrative would be, oh, you know, they made him run from the weight class.
Right.
I don't think he wants people saying that, you know.
Right. Well, Jake Paul said he got to come see him now. Now that he took an L, he got to come see him next. So.
Come on, man. But, and then Logan also said.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Logan said it as well. You gotta go see my brother now and shit. But we will see Canelo get back to grace,
as
man.
A fan, it was shocking. I thought Canelo was gonna win. A lot of people thought Canelo was gonna win, but you know,
of course, it's Canelo.
He's the face of boxing. He's the star right now. Shit, Mayweather put $10,000 on the other guy.
How much you won?
He won $50,000.
Oh damn, that's a nice little come up.
That's light for that.
I mean, that's light for him.
I forgot what I think.
Probably gave that to charity. He probably spent that.
That nigga ain't giving no money to charity. He spent that shit that night. Like that. Yeah, he did that. He spent that on bottles that same night. That shit is light. He ain't giving it to no damn charity unless he know a stripper named Charity. But also the WNBA is back, man.
Oh yeah, Friday.
WNBA is back. Kicked off, man. We still, you know, looking for our girl Brittany
Grinder.
They said her court appearance is the 19th, I think.
The players was wearing shirts before the game with her number and her picture on there and shit. So that was dope. And we just need to get Brittany home, man. Fuck all that other shit. Get Brittany home, man. Cause this shit is crazy at this point. Like real shit. Any other sports and anything else in the open run that I missed that you guys would like to talk about?
For the most part, we covered everything, you know.
All right, so moving on.
Yeah, no, for the most part, everything open run we covered. We covered the fight. We covered some of these games. We covered the injury, you know, like job being out. You know, we covered almost everything. Gotcha.
All right. That is the open run. We're going to end the episode, but when you hear this now, in regards to last week's when you hear this, Decap is the only one that hit. On his, when you hear this, all of us were off. So let's do it again. Do better, like I always say. Do better. So Drew, kick us off. When you hear this.
The Miami Heat is not going to 7 games. We're not.
No, so Miami winning in what? Miami winning in what? 6.
6. It's not going to 7 games.
Okay.
No way.
Gotcha. All right, Kev.
I got Luka and them boys packing up the series in the next 2.
No, he did not.
Oh, you know them stars blows.
What happened? What happened? Hold on. No, he got push-ups on?
Yeah, Phoenix got on the
No, he did not do that. No, I can't.
What you said, John?
It bold.
If Phoenix don't make the finals.
No. I did not say if. I said if Golden State. I said if Golden State does not, I didn't say nothing about Phoenix. I said if our bet is on Golden State not making the finals. I didn't say it doesn't have to be Phoenix.
We don't got to argue. We'll go back.
Doesn't have to be that. But Kevin's crazy. Kevin's crazy. Ain't no way Luka and them packing up Phoenix. Kevin's crazy. Kevin's crazy right now.
We got to go back and find the clip. That's all we gotta do.
I did not say nothing about Phoenix. I say Golden State is not making the finals.
We just gotta see the clip. I'm not saying
talking because it make it worse for you when the clip contradicts you.
What? Right. It's not though. I remember what I said. I said
it's recorded. It's recorded.
We ain't gotta talk about it no more. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. We're gonna find out. Don't worry. We're gonna find it.
Johnny do push-ups for real though. Like Johnny is wilding for me to do push-ups. I swear to God. Like you're the only person that brings it up. Like nobody brings it up but you. You're wilding for me to do push-ups right now.
Make a bet. You gotta, you can't be.
You gotta honor.
No,
you gotta honor.
I get you though. I get you though, but Johnny was saying something that's not true. I didn't say about Phoenix. I say
I'm wrong.
Is not making the final. Golden State is not making the final. That was the bet.
We're gonna find out, Drew. We're gonna find out. John, when you hear this.
Unfortunately, the Rangers lost. I messed up my ticket tonight.
Yeah, 7-2.
They'll come back from 3-1 down and win the series versus the
Woo! I hope so.
The Rangers is down 3-1 right now.
Gotcha. Again, Sid the Kid.
That's a great play. They got killed today. Scored 7.
Nah, they did get killed. They should have won the first game of the series though, but
yeah, it should be
a triple overtime game.
When you hear this, going baseball this week.
Okay.
Going baseball. Baseball. I mean, I be playing the show and shit. I just lost to the Rangers, I think, the other day.
Play a game after this, the show. I love that shit. Got me a game right now. I forgot what team I'm playing.
Okay, so when you hear this, and we got them hoe ass niggas on our schedule this week. We got them hoe ass Yankees on our schedule this week.
Oh, the White Sox.
So when you hear this, White Sox wins this Yankee series. So we're going to win more games than lose in the Yankee series. All right? So they got a 4-game series, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. God damn. 4 games in a row. White Sox winning the series. That is,
sweeping niggas.
No, I ain't say sweep. I didn't say sweep.
I say you should have.
Okay, fuck it. White Sox sweep the Yankees in this week's series. Fuck it.
Okay.
They sweep the Yankees in this series. White Sox, put your money on that. Can't wait, like Bart Scott. Can't wait. All right, and that is our episode OSA Season 3, Episode 2. Dope episode, man. We got to shout out Ruthless Lala for coming through.
On the show. That was dope. That was a fun interview.
Pulling up, man. Definitely a dope interview, man. We gotta pull up on it and we gotta set something up where we get that training, because that shit will be jokes. Jokes on top of jokes, bro. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you share, rate, all that good shit.
Yeah, and let us know, Also, when you see the interview, you ask your favorite, major wrestlers or favorite independent. Let us know.
Yeah.
There's some also overrated and underrated. Let us know. There's some wrestlers you feel underrated. Let us know that.
Word.
Wrestlers that's overrated. Let us know that as well.
Also, let us know what type of athletes you would like to see on our podcast. We've already had a former football player. We got a current baseball player. We just had a professional wrestler. Like
champion at that too.
Champion at that. Like so we had only 3 interviews, but we had some legit shit. So who do y'all want to see on the pod? Don't be trying to say nobody that's fucking in the NBA or some shit. But other sports, because, you know, we trying to line up shit with a skateboarder. Soon, John.
Yeah, that's a little far out of reach.
We ain't gonna say we ain't gonna get it, but we ain't quite there yet. But any type of athlete y'all want to see us do an interview with, I don't care if the nigga play golf, I don't care if the nigga skateboard, the nigga could play pinochle. He could be a professional dice player. Let us know what type of player you want to see on the pod, man, and we're going to try and make that shit happen. Johnny 5 in the building, Drew in the building, Kev in the building. Of course, I'm in the building. My mom called me Devin, so you can call me Devin. Episode brought to you by Culture Capsule, sponsored by Don's LLC. We will catch y'all next time, but like always, Quote the Raven, nevermore.
Love, they claim me the illest. You don't believe in yourself to forget it. You gotta put yourself up in position. Ice skating on there, ice. Now my ice skate's been in the kitchen. How can you tell me to pick a religion? I'm 24 and I'm broke as a bitch, but I'm a millionaire rich in the spirit. Yeah, hoping you get my plight. 24 hours in a day. Goofy ass niggas might die by night.